What is up, Gemini? Welcome to your general timeless reading. This is for all Gemini placements. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force it to fit. And let's get into it. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Let's see what's going on for you, Gemini. 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 Gemini, I heard consider a move. Consider a move. This could be a move in a career, a move in the physical home. Consider a move. Some of you, I feel like you're literally playing like a metaphorical chess game, like an emotional chess game with somebody. I feel like there's a lot of contemplation going on in regards to a really big decision you need to make, but I think you're being very strategic with it. Gemini. What else do we have for Gemini? It feels like I keep hearing Solomon, and then I heard the need to rest, the need to rest. Death in reverse. Pluto, Scorpio energy. Knight of Pentacles. Don't take action yet. Don't take action yet. There's going to be a very sudden shift that happens. We're going to dive deeper into what the shift is with death here, but don't take action yet. I feel like this person's going to communicate something that would really influence your decision. I feel, okay, some of you this is an apology. Some of you this is an apology, and this is going to help you not make a decision out of anger or impatience or upset, okay? Yeah, some of you this is, yep, Nine of Cups, beautiful. Okay, so now we have this higher frequency, this love coming back in, which is really good. This is going to move in a very supportive direction. I feel like the person that is coming in, this Knight of Pentacles, they needed to have some time to like kind of sit with themselves and understand the role they played in this dynamic. Whatever this apology is, it's kind of creating a smooth sailing. They're showing me a door opening in the heart space. When I see that, this to me is almost like you're entering into a new chapter together. I really like this energy. Small, steady steps, small, steady steps, small steps, very small steps. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Two of Pentacles. Don't make assumptions. It's not going to go the way that you thought it would. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, there's something else. There's something, I feel like there's a third person involved, or there's a third energy. When I say third energy, this could, the energy I'm feeling could be the other person's career, for instance, is very potent, right? Or it could be a parent or a sibling, right? It doesn't have to be a third party in regards to like infidelity or something. But I feel it feels like something that's about to happen. It feels more so like an event than an actual individual. Two of Cups. I heard spicing it up. Okay. It's a very uncomfortable feeling, but it doesn't feel bad. It feels almost like, I never saw you this way. It feels very emotional, and it feels like this is going to help release a lot of emotional blockages. Like, oh my gosh, I never saw you like this. I feel like some of you, this might be like realizing that you've never seen your person or your partner like in a deep way, or as deep as you may be seeing them now. Some of you are actually really getting to a place of just kind of like whatever is meant to happen between us is going to happen. You're not really attaching to it as much. Because with the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, it tells me that your focus isn't really on rebuilding with them. It's kind of like, well, I just kind of got to let it go. And if it's meant to take form in a really good way, it will. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords, which is the opening of the heart space. So very fitting. I want to use Witch's Tarot for you. Yeah. Ooh, or do I want, no, ooh, where's spellcasters? No, I'm not using spellcasters. I thought I had spellcasters. Do I want to do, let's do Witch's Tarot. Yeah, let's do, doesn't feel pretty. I feel like this is, yeah, let's, ooh, it's a tough one. Nope, okay, you win. It's always the first one in it. It's always the first one. Okay. You just feel different for your energy. Gemini. Gemini. Gemini, you need to spend some time alone to, okay, there's too much in your energetic space. I would recommend taking a salt bath, or for you, it feels very like a need for water, a big need for water. This could be drinking more water, cleansing your body. Some of you, it's energy healing, like a Reiki session, cleansing everything out. If that's the case, you know where to find me down below. Two of Cups. Yeah, your relationship. Okay. Okay. Justice. It's not over. This isn't over. It's just moving in a new direction. Let it take its form. Let it take its... They're going to come in with something. I want to... Yeah. Part of me feels like they're not going to be very clear on what the something is right now because they don't want you to attach to it. They want you to really flow. I think a big part of this process is teaching you to really surrender to what is, which is why you have the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let's look at this Knight of Pentacles. They're very fearful. Yeah, Eight of Cups. They're very fearful because they're like, oh my gosh, am I going to get rejected, right? Knight of Pentacles in reverse is the hesitance. And it tells me next to the Eight of Cups that the hesitance is rooted in feeling a certain emotion that they've already experienced. It's also telling me that they're not wanting to let go of this. They're just wanting time to process and figure out the best way to approach their offer with you. It's very heavy. It's very heavy. Three of Wands. They really want this. They're very attached to it. Yeah, Hermit. They're going to be very slow with it. I keep hearing spend time in nature, and they keep showing me bodies of water. So spend time in nature. Do that for yourself. King of Pentacles. They love you very much. They know that you just want your freedom. They know that you just want your freedom. Nine of Cups. You want to be happy by... Okay. It's challenging them. It's challenging them to heal. To learn to feel that way for themselves. They want their desire to be wanted as like, see me as reliable, see me as stable, see me as someone you can lean on. They want to be this King of Pentacles, and they are, but they're inconsistent with the energy, the Two of Pentacles, right? And you're just like, listen, like, I just want the freedom to love myself. I don't need to lean on you all the time, but like, there's some things this individual's got to heal within themselves. Yeah, and you know it. Queen of Swords, very nice. So I keep hearing spend time in nature, spend time in nature. Very loud, very, very loud. Hierophant, okay, yeah, you got, okay, I get it, I get it, I get it. Spending time in nature is going to help you detach from the current form of this relationship. Spending time outside of the environment that you share with this person, especially if you live together, is really going to help you shed it. You need something that's going to ground you because you are an air sign. You're very mental. And Gemini, you love to like analyze things. You like intellect. You're a mercurial sign, right? You are ruled by Mercury, the mind's planet. And with that kind of energy just so naturally within you, regardless of where it is in your chart, you do have a tendency to sit in the mind versus the physical body, right? So go out in nature, allow yourself to feel yourself, feel the heat or the cool of the air around you, listen to the trees or the animals, put your feet in the ground or into the water or in the sand and really connect with your physical self. And if you're in sand or the ground or water, like allow that to suck all the energy that no longer serves you, all the emotions like from your body, because there's a big part of you that's already done with this relationship in one way or another. Mentally, you're checked out. You're like, I don't want it right now. I just want my damn self. And that's okay. But you got to release the attachment to what you perceive the relationship to be. Because by mourning it, you allow it to have the space and the opportunity to be reborn. And some of you, if you're like, I don't want it to be reborn. Well, you got to let go of it anyway because it's going to take up space from something new. So, sorry. Just going to be honest with you. Wheel of Fortune, you have the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Three of Pentacles. It's not time for this relationship to be rebuilt. Some of you, it's going to be a few years. You're probably going to separate and then you'll run into them again. Others of you, it'll be a lot sooner than that. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune, it will eventually come back together. There's the Six of Cups. They're going to come back around. The time's going to be different for everybody because it's a general read. Yeah, but what's going on is that both people really need to release this old pain, this heaviness. That's really, it's just stuck. It's stuck. It is effing stuck. It's the kind of energy that I just want to like, yank out of you. And you can do this yourself, you know, like if you sit and you just kind of connect with your body, and that's probably why spending time in nature is so beneficial for you. Because if you get really grounded, you're going to intuitively know where in your body energy is stuck. And you can literally just like imagine in your mind, like pulling it off of you. That mindfulness practice is actually extremely strong, and the mind is an extremely powerful machine. And so if you put the intention to remove a heaviness from your body, you're going to realize you have an emotional response or a nervous system response, like you want to yawn or you want to deeply sigh or exhale. That is your nervous system basically telling the rest of your body, hey, I'm ready to release this. And so go through that, like close your eyes and visualize where you think this is being held. If you feel like you have, like if you've been stabbed in the back, pull whatever stabbed you in the back out, whether you actually visualize like a sword or something or whatever, right? You can do that for yourself. Visualize yourself and like pull it out of you, reach around, like spend time exploring your own energetic self. It's going to help you connect with yourself on a deeper level. Okay, you both know this is not done, but you both know that you need a break from it. It's becoming, it's fallen into a place of scarcity that's rooted more in the feelings of I'm not enough, blah, blah, blah. And if you're trying to heal this together, when you both have the same wound individually, you're going to continuously hit a wall because neither of you have truly shifted your lens into I am worthy, I am enough, I am capable, right? So you're constantly seeking that reinforcement from each other when you're struggling to even reinforce it for yourselves. And so that's why this is being highlighted for you. Yeah. So if both of you are trying to, let's say you're married and you're going for marriage counseling, it might be better just to go individually and heal your stuff. So when you go into counseling as a couple, you can see each other with fresh eyes and really work through it with the new tools you found that helped you individually. And you'll realize that you both heal and perceive and process information differently, which means that you process your hurt and pain differently. Okay? Because it's all rooted in abandonment. Beautiful. Yeah, and then you become Empress, and then you have your new beginning together because you've released the Ten of Swords, which is the mind, right? That ongoing and the inner critic in the old foundation. Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I love it. So let's look at this new beginning, this Ace of Pentacles. Some of you, it's going to be a few weeks, which is really nice. You're going to begin your new cycle in a few weeks, but you're not going to be fully healed then, obviously. This is going to be a process. It's going to be it's going to be a big ebb for a lot of relationships. With Strength in reverse and the Eight of Wands, it tells me that, yeah, the devil, it's rooted in the ego. The devil is the ego, as is Strength in reverse for me as a reader. The devil's more so attachment, whereas Strength is more so the ego driving us, letting our fear and insecurities kind of drive our vehicle versus being the divine feminine that's tamed the beast, the ego, right? Tamed the anger, the fear, the insecurity, the worthlessness, the self-sabotaging behaviors, right? That's what you're working through. With the High Priestess, part of you really deeply knows that. And that's why you're embodying this Empress energy. But it's going to be that leading by example dynamic. So one of you, whoever the feminine is going to start to do that, and then the other will follow. Doesn't mean that you have to be the teacher. You just need to focus on you. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. They're going to apologize. They're going to apologize. I'm going to be honest. There's a big chunk of you that as much as you really want the time away, when they make this offer, you know that they mean it. That they're going to really show up. They're really going to do the work. And it's going to challenge them. And this is actually, it feels really good. I don't think that they're full of shit. And I don't think they're blowing smoke up your ass. I think they actually want to do it. I think part of you knows that you really need to feel your independence right now, though, for your own sense of healing. It's not a reflection of them, but a part of you needs to be honest with yourself is about independence and isolation are two very different things. You can find independence within a healthy relationship, right? If you're in a safe, healthy, stable environment and you both just have some abandonment wounds, that's one thing. But if you're in a toxic dynamic that is like threatening to your safety, mental and emotional health, that's different. Everybody's situation is going to be different. But be honest with yourself, because with these two cards in reverse, it tells me that it's probably resentment, hurt, and pain that's actually making you want to isolate yourself versus truly wanting your independence. Because you have a very stable foundation with one another. It's just challenging you both to overcome your fear of failure or feelings of inadequacy. And you're going to go through this realization of like, okay, I could do this work, but I'm going to have to set some new boundaries around what I need and what my healing looks like. And I'll also have to accept that their healing will look different, right? And how they move will look different, and that's okay. And it's just learning to support one another and being individual, interdependent in your relationship, right? Okay. If you want coaching, one-on-one coaching to work through cognitive distortions or limiting beliefs, self-worth, any of that, or just connect with your spiritual self on a deeper level. My background's in biology and psychology. I'm a certified life coach. I do shamanic and spiritual life coaching as well. I kind of bridge them all together, and every coaching session is basically tailored to each client. And we meet 3 times a month. So you have 2 coaching sessions and a Reiki session in between. But go ahead, check it out if that's something you're interested in. Let's see what final advice we got for you, Gemini. Be fearless and bold and be peace. Yeah, so you're learning to temper the part of you that's just angry and hurt. It's angry, it's hurt, it wants its freedom, it wants to feel like it could run everywhere but come back when it chooses, right? And so it's learning to embody that without feeling like you have to cut people out or isolate yourself. You can have it. It just comes with having very healthy boundaries. And with the cow spirit in reverse, the miracles are endless, tells me that this is all perception, which would explain a lot, because there's a lot of swords that came up for you, and you first showed up as the Queen of Swords, and it is an air sign. You are very intellectual. So the way that you perceive things is shifting. Flamingo spirit, the in-between, followed by truth transcends illusion, right? Dragonfly spirit. So it's accepting that this and that can be true, but also, is what I'm perceiving as true actually the truth, or is it through the lens of my fear, insecurity, abandonment, XYZ, right? And how can I heal or reframe those beliefs that are limiting to ones that are more supportive of where I want to go? Okay? So, personal bookings down below. I wish you the best. Like, share, subscribe. You will be fine in this relationship. It's going to move forward regardless. Whether you stay now or you leave, it's going to come back around with the opportunity to happen again. And if you stay, you're probably going to go on an incredibly healing journey together and really support one another through it. And I personally would recommend that versus separating, because it seems very genuine. It seems very stable, and they seem very honest. But seeming is one thing, and it's a general read. So that's what I got for you, Gemini, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.